National Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, observed each year on November 25th, is a global call to action rooted in remembrance, resistance, and renewal. It honors the lives lost to gender-based violence and calls for a future free from fear, silence, and impunity. Across continents, voices rise to confront one of the most pervasive human rights violations in the world: violence against women and girls. The origins of this day are steeped in tragedy and courage. It commemorates the assassination of the Mirabal sisters, Patria, Minerva, and Maria Teresa, who were murdered in 1960 for opposing the dictatorship of Rafael Trujillo in the Dominican Republic. Their deaths galvanized feminist movements across Latin America, and in 1981, activists at the first Latin American and Caribbean feminist encuentros in Bogotá began marking November 25th as a day of protest and remembrance. In 2000, the United Nations General Assembly officially recognized November 25th as the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, launching what we now know as the 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence, which continues through December 10th, Human Rights Day. Here in Canada, those 16 days also include December 6th, the National Day of Remembrance and Action on Violence Against Women, honoring the 14 women murdered at Montreal's École Polytechnique in 1989, a tragedy that continues to remind us of the urgent need for change. The day also calls attention to intersectional realities, recognizing that Indigenous women, migrants, 2S LGBTQIA+ people, and women with disabilities often face heightened risks of violence and systemic barriers to justice. Yet there is hope. Today, we wear orange, a symbol of a brighter future free from violence. From classrooms to courtrooms, shelters to city halls, we organize, we speak out, and we demand a world rooted in dignity, safety, and respect. This is not just remembrance, it's a promise to end silence, to challenge systems, and to build communities where everyone can live free from violence.